All right, let me just do a sound check really quickly.
There's no way. Do you see what I see? Let's take a close.
My bad, I accidentally clicked on somebody's short. Okay. All right, let me share it really quickly and we'll go ahead and get started. All right, how is everyone feeling? How is everyone feeling today? And if any of my mods come in, just let me know that the sound is good, please, and the video and everything is working properly. Um, we are discussing the new moon in Scorpio. All right. Thanks for the thumbs up. Okay, so Soul family, welcome to Manifest with Mo. I am Mo, and here we talk about all things manifesting. I got ahead of myself. I am Mo Mahaney and Jeanette, right? Because there's also Mo Maurice. But today I am doing this video. We'll talk about the new moon, and we're gonna back up and do that intro again. Welcome, Soul Family, to Manifest with Mo. I am Mo Mahaney and Jeanette. And here we talk about all things manifesting because everything you see, you, me, we are all a manifestation of the mind of the Most High because we were first a thought in the mind of the Most High before we materialize into matter. So, therefore, it is always what? Right. Mind over matter. All right. So, today's video is inspired by Bree. Thank you, thank you, thank you. She was actually looking for or expecting me to do a new moon energy reading, energy video, and I haven't done a moon energy video. I don't even remember how long that has been since I've done one. And it's something that I really should be doing every month, right? And not even just with the new and the full moon cycle, because there's more cycles, right? There's more phases. There's a full cycle, excuse me. There are more phases. The cycle is the full is consist of each phase. So the new moon is a phase, the full moon is a phase, and then you have different phases, excuse me, in between. So, um yeah, let's get into this. I had to go in the house and inspect my coffee and pour it out cuz I don't know if it was static, but I had it in a different mug. I put it in my clear mug. But I was drinking it and then I felt like something on my nose. It felt like a spider web, and I was like, I know doggone well a spider didn't crawl across my cup. And I immediately thought about um I'm trying to think, is it I know it was Alan Stone's song, but he talked about in the song he says waking up with cobwebs in his coffee, and like that part of the song just pisses me off so much because I love my coffee, right? And I would think like, how dare a spider do such a thing? So I'm not sure if it was static or if it was a spider web, but I had to go. I had to go rearrange and re. I had to go inspect to make sure, right, what was happening and put in something clear so that I could see in it. So Mercury retrograde. Mercury retrograde. Um. So, anyways, that was a lot of brain dump on y'all know. Okay, so is giving you Spirit just told me that I was supposed to give you all of that word vomit because it is an example of this watery energy that we're in. Now we have a new moon in Scorpio. Scorpio is ruled by Pluto and Mars. In my opinion, it's so expansive, it's so much to deal with. It needs both. It needs two ruling planets. It's very, very expansive energy. It's serious stuff, right? Um, so Scorpio is a fixed water sign. What is a fixed sign? It's the sign that's it's like I'm standing on business for the rest of the elements. The rest of the signs that are in this element, I'm standing on business for them. And that fixed sign is like I am the sign. So I'm a Gemini. The fixed I believe is Aquarius within the air signs, and Aquarius is like I am the air sign. I am the So um that's how it is with Scorpio, right? With the energy. So what other signs do we have? And how does this correlate? And we're gonna go. We gotta look at everything. I'm gonna see if I can pull up everything that is within or that is going in retrograde right now, and everything that um. Let me see. Mercury. Let me back up a little bit. Let me look at my notes, and I'm gonna point something out to you very important. Mercury retrograde enter Scorpio. Oh, today. So I'm not sure if it has entered or if it's going into, because today is November 18th, but today sometime Mercury retrograde, either it has entered already or it's going to into Scorpio. So now you have a retrograde. And not only is it a retrograde in Mercury, the planet of communication, it is in water. It's in water. And a territory that is ruled by a warrior, the god of war, right? And and then Pluto, the planet of death and rebirth and reconstruction and all those things. All right. If I'm not mistaken, Saturn is also in retrograde. Let's see. I'm gonna go. Let me see. I have Yoga Journal up here. Y'all know I love Yoga Journal. I have not read the entire. I've read very little of the article. I'm going off based off of feeling. I'm going to listen to some other people. I haven't. I love Alina Alive. I love the Queen Poe. Um, I love Victor Odo. I'm just trying to think of some people who you can go because I want you to get more than one perspective because the energy that I'm feeling may not resonate with you. So I want you to get more than one perspective. I can't think of anybody else at the moment that I listen to. Oh, here we go. Jupiter retrograde in Cancer. More water. Jupiter is the planet of expansion, growth, abundance, luck, fortune, hope, all of those good things. And it is in retrograde. It entered, let's see, Jupiter entered into retrograde June 9th, 2025. Jupiter entered Cancer for the first time in 12 years. Hmm. Okay. So, fluidity. So your money is fluid right now. Your finances is fluid right now. Your abundance, your fortune is fluid right now. We're going to get into that. We're going to get into that. But what I want to say before we get into all of the other planets that are in retrograde and what's going on with the other celestial bodies, I want to focus on the water. Um, I really want to focus on the water because for some people, right, you're going to need to drown in this water and have a spiritual mental rebirth and kill off what it is that is no longer serving you. And this is of yourself, your qualities. Okay, I'm going to read Bree's comment real quick because the playback, it might not pop up. Hey, Bree. Happy you could join. I gave you a shout out. You inspired this video and reminded me I need to be on my job. Okay, so Bree's comment says I'm trying to figure out which moon is right because I wish these comments would stay up. Why did they do that? Let me pin it. Maybe the hmm. Okay. I'm trying to figure out which moon is right because a few sites are saying the new moon is in Sag. I'm confused. Okay. That is a excellent question. And what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to take a look at the sky with my Sky View app. Let me take a look at the sky. Boom. Is that Saturn? In Neptune. Hmm. Saturn is in Neptune. And they are, I mean, not in Neptune. Saturn is right near Neptune. Excuse me. Saturn and Neptune appear to be leaving Pisces. More water. More water. I cannot make this up. I want to screenshot this to show y'all real quick. So this is the Skyview app. And so you have Saturn and Neptune, and that's one of the Pisces fish, right? That's one of the fish. So more water. So we're going to be talking about this water in rebirth and learning to swim and navigate the waters like a fish. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, spiritual team. Thank you. That Pisces there like a fish. All right? Learning to swim like a fish. So what are we looking for again? We're looking for to see where Scorpio is. So if that's Pisces, that's Aquarius. So yeah, let's keep going this way. Capricorn. Um, okay, that's Scorpio. Yes, the new moon has entered into Scorpio, so it did come out of Sagittarius. Who is that? Okay, that's Virgo there and Scorpio. So from according to this app, and I wish I need a piece of paper or something to put behind it so that it can have a blank background so y'all can see better than what it all this wood. Oh, you can't see that. I need something dark. Let me put this up here. We're going to talk about this picture in just a little bit. But yes, to answer your question, Scorpio is now, I mean, the new moon is in, wait a minute, we have too dark. What is that? Wait, that's Mercury. And that's Libra. Wait a minute now. Bree, it is not there yet. That's Virgo. Let's go back to Scorpio. Is it there? That's Mars. Excuse me. So Mars is in Scorpio, and that's Mercury. You are absolutely right, Bree. Um, the moon at this moment. Okay, so the new moon. Right, it's not in Scorpio yet. Where is it? It says that the moon entered Scorpio yesterday. It hasn't yet, according to this. According to this map of the skies, it hasn't entered yet. It's actually right by Libra. It's about to go through Libra. It's from what it's showing me. Um, when I have a better background, I can take a screenshot and I can post it in the community tab. But um, you're absolutely right, Bray. It's not there yet. It's in transit. Thank you. Thank you for that. This is what I'm saying when I let me pin this comment. It won't let me pin it. Bree, can you pin it? Are you still here? Can you pin that comment for me? If you're still here, or one of my mods, Maurice, somebody, Jordan, somebody. If you're here, can you pin Bree's comment? This is this is why we congregate, so that we can share this pertinent, this vital information. Thank you, Bree. Like I'm excited about this because you're thinking. You're not just coming here and just saying listening to whatever I'm saying. Like you're thinking. I mean, I've taught you this, right, have since you were born. But like, to think for yourself, but like this is what I mean. It's an action. I'm proud. I'm proud right now. Okay? So, let's talk about the water. I'm going to give you what I was given. Let's talk about the water. All of this water. Water is powerful. Water, water. Mm-mm-mm. What a beautiful force. What a strong force. What a mighty force. A powerful force. It can be. It can be a burden, but it can also lift your burdens. Right? When people had, I remember Maurice had an injury and he was rehabbing and going through the therapy. Um, the rehabilitation phase. And so he did a water therapy aerobics. You have to correct me the proper terminology. Um but why was that prescribed, right? Because the water allows you more mobility. It lifts a weight. You get in the water and you have the ability to float now. A weight is lifted off of you. With all of the weight of the water, it doesn't add if you know how to navigate it properly. But if you are in the water and you don't know how to move and become fluid, then you drown, you sink, you succumb to the water. So it's very important to realize also that there's a fluidity right now that is so spectacular and magical at this moment in particular. Will it occur again? Yes, but no moment is ever the same. Will we have a moment more potent, more powerful? I'm absolutely sure of it. But right now, I'm going to give you my apologies for not even sharing this with you before, right? But that's why we have a soul family. And because Bree, a member of our soul family, was looking for this information, right? In a sense of, hey, you didn't post, what's up? I thought that you would have posted a moon energy video. Like if she wouldn't have brought that to me, then I wouldn't have grounded and tapped in, and I would have missed the awareness of what's going on right now. So, Scorpio is a planet of death and rebirth. And so, I don't know about you, but when I used to think of Scorpio, even now, like Scorpio, probably because one of its ruling planets is Mars, I think of hot, I think of fire. Even though it's a water sign, it's something about Scorpio. It just makes me think of heat and fire and a burning and a renewing in that way, in a phoenix, right? When a phoenix reach its maximal potential and growth, then it does what? It bursts into flames, and it incinerates, and then it is reborn. And so um I'm seeing water but with fire on top. So it's time to adapt and learn how to swim, because in the elements above the water, you'll be burned. You'll be lost. You'll be lost to yourself. The body is composed of mostly water. Um, Water holds memory. You're able to program water, and then with that program, drink it, and it speaks to your cells, because your cells are water, right? So you're able to program the cells in your very own body by speaking through through speech. This is a very, very powerful and potent time. The energy is so high. That's why so many of us have not been able to sleep well. um so many of us may have been feeling antsy or anxious, maybe excited, like something wonderful is coming, because it is. It's here already, right? But we're just not sure of what it is, but we know it's there. Let's get back to this rebirth. As I mentioned earlier, some of us, right? And when I say us, I mean, as I'm speaking to myself, so some of us, this that makes up me, right, needs to die. Like the excessive worrying, the compulsive overthinking, the OCD experiences, the super anxious experiences, those really, really debilitating ones. And so it's time to, in a spiritual sense, baptize myself, right? And allow those things to drown and be transmuted. You don't want to just allow energy to leave and go and do whatever it wants. You command it and transmute it to be what it is that you desire it to be. So that worrying, we transmute it into protection, love, right? All of those the super anxious moments, we transmute that into enjoyable moments of excitement. So really take the time to think about it and feel the fluidity of this water and its um transformative powers, and allow yourself to be transformed to who it is you desire to be. Um, so it's a spiritual sense of a death by water, but a revive and a rebirth. And some of us have been drowning, right? It's time to swim. But not only is it time to swim, the lights are flickering as that was given to me. Atlantis and Lemuria. The is adaptability a word? The the way we are taught, right, that our people adapted to be able to survive under the water. But you have to realize that we were created with these abilities because in our mother's wombs, we were in the living water, the water of life, the well of wellness, right? We were in that umbilical fluid, excuse me, amniotic fluid, breathing, moving, swimming. What happened with my daughter Brielle was the cerclage. I had an emergency cerclage put in. My water bag was ruptured during the procedure, and so she suffered from a loss of fluids because my body would produce the fluids, but it would leak out because of that puncture in the amniotic sac. Right. So they said she would be born and her limbs would be stiff without this water, without this fluid, but my body kept producing the fluid. But guess what? It didn't produce enough to where her lungs developed enough, is what they told me. But what I know is that they know who we are when we are born. And I'm hearing an angel language right now. They know who we are. They see who we are. They know who will bring. And so there may be interference, but no more. No more. Archangel Michael says, I am here. I'm guiding you. I'm protecting you. And when you can't swim, I'll keep you afloat. You have to allow the archangels of love and light to come in and assist you. You have to allow your spiritual team to come in and assist you. You have to allow your ancestors to come in and assist you. We have been taught against that, right? We go, a lot of us, millions of us, if not billions of us throughout the planet, right, have been taught religion but not spirituality in the sense of connecting with those who are really truly our spiritual team and here to guide us and help us. But because of our autonomy that we were given by our creator, then our free will cannot be infringed upon. There can be things put in our way to help us choose, but it is always up to us to choose what it is that we decide to. And so we're taught that if you talk to anybody else outside of praying to Jesus, that it is wrong, it is witchcraft, it is devil worship, it is blasphemy, all of those things, right? They made up a name first off because I was talking to one of my best friends the other day, and they mentioned just how the J wasn't even in their language back then. In the Hebrew language, is no possible way that his name would be Jesus, and I was like, absolutely correct, And so Um, it's complex. I don't want to confuse anybody or send anybody down the rabbit hole with this. But my point is that it was hidden from you intentionally to call on your spiritual team. I didn't know previously to call on my spiritual team because I was taught that it was wrong. My parents were taught that it was wrong. Their parents were taught that it was wrong, and so on and so on, right? But with this fluidity going on, and with the age of Aquarius, and with the the death of all of the old ways of thinking and the programming and the brainwashing and the public shaming and all of those things that kept us captive and entertained and entrapped and enslaved and in control, there is a death happening to all those things. But energy never dies. So remember, we have to baptize it in the fiery water, in the hot boiling water. It needs to be sanitized. It needs to be transmuted. Excuse me. My apologies. It needs to be transmuted. Let me go camera. Hold on. And changed and transformed into awareness, intuition, enlightenment, most importantly. And so it's time to navigate the waters like a mermaid. It's time to navigate the waters like a shark. It's time to navigate the waters like octopi, right? It's time to navigate the waters. It's time to swim. It's time to realize that you are in control. Scorpio also, like I said, right, is ruled also by Mars, which is a war uh but when I say war, I don't just mean battling against, people battling against people or always fighting, right? There's constantly wars. Um in the spiritual realm, the flesh against the spirit, the mental against the mental, the all these things at war. People are at war with themselves more than they are ever at war with others. But what you cannot forget about that energy, that warrior energy, is that it can be such a powerful force for production, for getting things done. Tuesday is the day that I love to clean and organize our house, to vacuum out and detail the vehicles, to organize, to do anything that takes a lot of physical force because it's amped up by the Mars energy. So we have we've had Mars amplified because we're about to go into Sagittarius, um, to help us, right, be more productive, to help us win those battles, to help us ultimately win whatever the war is that we've been battling. So, tapping in and really getting to know ourselves, really allowing ourselves to flow out, but to ourselves, allowing those thoughts to flow instead of suppressing them and stopping them and blocking them because it's something that we're scared that if somebody else knows, they'll look at us differently. It doesn't matter, because if you don't accept yourself, if you don't know yourself, if you don't love yourself, you won't ever truly have that acceptance, that love, and that no one will ever know you because you're not allowing yourself to be. No matter how well you think someone may know you, it's not really the true you. It's been this persona that you've been portraying all of this time. So it's time to not only know yourself and allow yourself to really dive deep, swim within those emotions, soak in those emotions, float on those emotions. Just think of yourself in a pool, in a hot tub, in a bathtub, and just how good it feels that the water is keeping you afloat. And just envision this water keeping you afloat as you are going through these thoughts, as you are going through these sometimes difficult emotions that we're feeling, that we've suppressed. It's time to wash them all away. It's time to allow this water to come in and move and wash them all away. Saturn being in, did we say, did it say Saturn was in Cancer? No, we saw Saturn in Pisces, huh? Jupiter is in Cancer. So let's make sure we're not really doing emotional spending, is what I'm picking up from that. And then with Sagittarius, I mean with Saturn in Pisces, and it's in retrograde, give yourself some grace. Allow yourself to feel. Allow yourself to know. It's time to know. Not just think that something is possible or just believe or hope. Hoping can be dangerous. It's time to take control and know that you know. And I hope you know what I mean. Um, I feel really good about this energy. I feel, I feel wonderful. I hope you feel. Hoping is dangerous, right? I know you feel wonderful too. I know you feel it. You just have to allow yourself to feel it. Hmm. Let me see what else we have here. Nothing. um. Hmm. Let me just sit with this for a minute. Anybody in the chat have anything to add? All right. I'm trying to. Let me see. I think that's it. I think that's it. I think that's it. So, um, yeah, that's. It feels like it's right. So, what should you be doing right now? Manifesting like crazy, focusing on your desires, feeling your desires, knowing that this reality is fluid. Just being in water at all times and being able to move through it fluidly, being able to change and navigate, being able to swim quickly out of the way of something, some type of danger, right? Or some type of uncomfortable situation. Being able to dive deeper or go up for air. Let's talk about this picture really quickly, actually. So, this picture, um, I actually was practicing doing the sky. I was gonna do a sky, to because my daughter and I are working on a project, and she's gonna draw it, and I'll be coloring it. And so I believe first I put the orange down, this orange right here, and I was going to blend, and I just wanted to test out the colors. And so then I put the yellow after, and it didn't blend well, but s- something took control of me, and the picture started off this way, right? Something took control of me, and before I knew it, I added red and purple and to here, this blue. Actually, no, this deep blue here. It was really a deep, deep violet. And then next thing I knew, I was adding green on this side and here, and then I turned it this way, and I was guided. It was like auto art, right? Maybe you've heard of auto writing, like where you just take a pen and you allow the spirits to speak to you. You allow the archangels to speak to you. You allow the Most High to speak to you, and you pretty much go blank and you just write. So that's what happened here. Before I was adding stars, clouds, like, and the clouds came because I was told to take the blender marker and just go through and make streaks, and I saw that it was clouds, and before I knew it I had a white marker and I was going in, and then I was told give this one a silver and a gold lining. And so then I went back and I gave the rest silver linings. So they want you to know that do what excites you. We talked about the excitement feeling, transmuting that anxiousness into excitement. Do what excites you. I did not give this person this face. Like, I came back to the picture and there was an eyebrow, an eye, a nose outline, a mouth. I came back and that was there. And so there's an aura here emanating from the yellow of this solar plexus energy here, where our excitement is. It's the I do chakra, if I'm not mistaken. Um, Let me see. I might have my little chakra. I don't. I thought it was in this notebook, but it's probably in another one. I mean, it is in another one. Which one? I'm not really sure. I'll find it. But what I noticed was that I had the root, the sacral, the solar plexus, the heart, and then on the other side, right? It wrapped around to where it's like throat chakra over here, third eye, and then to the crown chakra. And I didn't get it at first. I was like, oh, it's wrapping around, but it's the fluidity, right? The flow. We look at things linear. We look at things in order, in logical, a lot of the times, and nothing is really in order or logical in reality, in the true reality, in the spirit realm, in the astral planes, in the universe. We mentally place the things where we desire them to see. I mean, where we desire to see them, where we desire them to be. And so this person is beaming and happy. This being here is beaming and happy and exuding all this greatness, exuding all this beauty, exuding all this joy, the love, the knowing, speaking love here, right? Seeing the love here, being in that, embodying that, feeling that. So just know that even if you feel like your chakras are not aligned, all you have to do is arrange them in such a way. Anything that you feel is out of order, is it really out of order to you, or has the world told you that it's out of order? Is it out of line to you, or has the world told you or caused you to believe that it's out of line? You have to have a knowing. Tap into that crown chakra and have a knowing of who you are. And Spirit is speaking to me right now. All of the chakras are important, but these two confirm, because the root chakra is the I am, right? I am that I am. The crown chakra is the I know. I know that I am that I am. And out and around all of them are all those feelings, those emotions. And they're such a beautiful thing. They're such a beautiful thing. Please don't judge yourself. Please don't look at yourself and feel like your timing is off when it's not your timing, it's somebody else's timing. It's not your schedule. You didn't ask for these things. They were forced upon you and reinforced. Live your truth. Be your light. Swim in your light. Surround yourself in your light. That fire on the water is casting such a bright light and allowing you to see clearly under the water, allowing you to see clearly, and it's also warming that water for you. It's hot on the top, but it's comfortable where you are. Be in that space, bathe in that space, feel yourself in that space, live in that space at this moment, and allow yourself to be. Allow yourself to love, allow yourself to be in joy, allow yourself to be excited, allow yourself to be you. Just be. Because when you just are, you are at your happiest, and you probably had no idea. So, as for this new moon in Scorpio, this is a beautiful time to also make moon water. How do you make moon water? You want to use spring water, right? You want to get a some type of vessel. I had one here. I moved it somewhere. Um, but you could just take a jar, right? A glass jar. Maybe you have an old jelly jar. We have like honey jars around. You want to cleanse it with Palo Santo or sage. But first, cleanse it in with soap and water and everything. Rinse it very well. Cleanse it with Palo Santo and sage. Um, and let me move this. You can once you cleanse that, let me see. And remember, you want to get spring water. Where you gonna get? If you live by a natural spring, that's absolutely wonderful. You can get that water. You can go purchase some spring water. If you don't have that or can't use that, use some distilled water. So you can buy the distilled water, or you can get faucet water. Put it in a some type of container that you can set outside and leave the top off in order for it to naturally distill. So from that point, sorry, this is more impromptu, so I don't have. I'm looking for crystals that I have that you could place in the water. But what I normally use, I have these heart puffs. They're small, and if you're local, you can purchase some from us because we do have them for sale. But I have rose quartz, clear quartz. You make sure it's clear quartz and not selenite because selenite is water soluble, so it will dissolve. Um, Amethyst and what was it? Oh, black. I'm drawing a blank. Black. Not tourmaline. Why is this happening? Yeah, I work with this stone a lot, so I don't know why I'm having brain fog like this. Probably because Mercury is in retrograde and in Scorpio, so it's watery right now. Anyways, take the stones of your choice as long as they are um, not water soluble. And so, what you do is you pour the water in, right? You're going to speak to the water. You're going. This is charging the water. You're tell if you just tell it what you desire to receive from this energy. Now, this particular moon, it has all of this wonderful fluid manifestation power. So that's why I'm suggesting making moon water with this um, moon, and just think of making a lot of it, and it's charged, and then you water your plants with it. Um, you can drink it for healing, all these things. So make sure everything is clean, right? That you use. So you put the water in, you charge the water by speaking and programming it. You put your drop the crystals in you want to use, and you oh boy, did we cap it? Yeah, we cap it, and we set it out in the moonlight. So we set it out in our yard. Our backyard is enclosed, so we can set it out there. Just make sure if you have cats in the yard, put it in a place where they won't knock it off a table and break it. Um, you can set it on the windowsill just as long as. Let me back up. Let me back up because this is a new moon, not a full moon. And I usually don't. I usually make the water on scratch everything I said. I got confused. I got confused. And I'm not going to edit this out. I'm going to leave it in there. I very much got confused because this is a yeah, we're not doing anything on this. This is a dark moon. My apologies. But if it were a full moon, that is what you would do. All right? And allow the light of the moon to shine on it. But this is a new moon, so what we're going to do is we're going to manifest. We're going to that is the ritual that you will do for this moon is focusing on what it is that you desire, and but feeling it, bathe in it, float in it, swim in that desire. That is what you will do. That is what we are doing. And just watch how come back under this video and comment and tell me what you manifested. If you feel comfortable doing so. Come back to this video. Um I manifested so far. I'm trying to think. Was it two things? Let me see. If I'm not mistaken, two things that I have been desiring for a long time. Wish list items. And I'm just like, what? Like I'm working on manifesting another. I'm working on manifesting another at the moment. So I'm feeling myself with it. Um, you have to really focus on the way that it allows you to feel. It enables you to feel. You have to focus on like what does it feel like? What does it smell like? What does it what if it's something like you want to go to dinner or something like that? What does the food taste like? Have you been there before? Do you remember what it tastes like? These are the important things to focus on when manifesting because the feeling is truly the secret. As cliche and overdone as that sounds, the um the feeling is truly the secret. It's feeling it that enables you to have it in your reality. Because when you feel it, you're able to receive it. And that's what brings it into your reality. So, um yeah, that's the main focus is allowing yourself to feel um clean your bathroom from top to bottom, get it just spotless and just to a space where you can just truly it just feels so clean, so refreshing. And blowing yourself a bath. If you have rose quartz, I suggest putting that in. um if you have any citrine, I suggest putting that in. um Amethyst for sure. And I will even say some carnelian. Um, and just allow yourself to soak into just that carnelian is going to help you just like it amplifies to me. Carnelian carries like a Mars energy to me. It has this for me, it really gives me a productive energy and like I get to work when when I'm wearing carnelian, when I have carnelian, I have a huge puffy heart, about this size carnelian that I keep over on the desk that I primarily work on. I have a bracelet, but I have to repair it because the string broke. But carnelian is one of my favorite stones. The rose quartz is going to help you just really, really subdue in self love. Really immerse yourself in love. Really, just genuinely, just say, you know what? I just love myself so much. I'm here for it. I'm here for me. I love me. I love everything about me. I excuse me. I love that I'm here. I love that I'm alive. I love me. Um, the amethyst is going to help you. It's your guide in those, and if you get into those murky waters, it's going to help you to see. It's going to help you to navigate. It's going to help your intuition be up and running and be able to guide you and pull you back out if you go too far into those deep emotions that can cause self pity, that can disable you with depression and just hurt, right? Because we're navigating and we're transmuting those feelings into unconditional love for ourselves. So yeah, that's what um that's what this energy is giving. It's bringing. Okay, sorry, I was just looking at this. Okay, make sure. All right, so yeah, that's all the notes that I have. So yeah, I hope you really got something from this new moon energy report. And remember, like I said, check out some other people. Type in new moon in Scorpio November 2025, and just see who will pop up. Look at the thumbnails, fill out the energy, see who resonates with you, click on something. And a lot of the times when I know someone, the message isn't for me, it's not that the person necessarily may not, the energy may not match, right? It sometimes it's just that their message is for someone else. And so it would be like the wah 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 wah, like Charlie Brown when all the adults are speaking. And so it's like, okay, I'm not getting this. I'm not, there's some type of wall, some type of block. This isn't for me. On to the next video. So yeah. Um, Once again, thank you all, everybody who joined in. Love you all so much, and I will talk to you soon. Do Make sure you do some journaling, right? You don't have to have a journal. You can just simply have a notebook. You can pick one of these up for like $2 at Walmart. Very portable size to be able to take with you. This one actually has a folder. I love writing notes on smaller notepads or what you call that, post-it sticky notes, and I'm able to just like slip them right down in the pocket. So yeah, this is a very good sized notebook to have. All right, so love you all so much again, right? And I will talk to you all later.